Baxter's Hole basically is a swim that gets ignored a lot of the time by the people in the draw. It's very close to Alcatraz. It's a short range swim. I'm fishing at 21 rod lengths on my long spot and 13 rod lengths on my short spot, so 50 and 80 yards respectively. And there are two lovely clean areas out there. I've chosen basically to fish a particle approach this time because I never normally do it. It could have been fraught with danger. I could have caught loads of bream. As it is, I've only caught one, and I thought I'd just try something different. There's a lot of fish that don't get caught for years and years and years on this lake, and they were the fish that I want to catch the most because I come here quite often. So using a particle approach, you know, was hopefully going to get me involved with some of those fish. And the fish that I've caught, the long common, 47 pound, an absolute beast of a common. Just looked absolutely beautiful in the pictures. Well chuffed with that. Never caught that one before. The Survivor, 50 pounds 8 ounces, so a new 50. I've caught him a couple of times before, but the condition of the fish is improving and improving all the time, and hence the name the Survivor. And it's nice to see another new 50. And then the other one's a 30 pounder that I nicknamed the IBC, the Ice Bucket Challenge, because it was the first one I caught after doing that. And that was a completely pristine fish as well. And then a small 23 pounder as well. So I'm pretty pleased with it. I've basically rested the long area, fished on the short area, put all 3 rods on it. And you know, that basically rested the long area. I didn't catch anything off the short area, but when I went back on the long area, I had one and lost one that night. So that definitely worked. The rigs I've used on this session incorporate the new tungsten anti-tangle sleeves. Because I'm using 2 tiger nuts which are very lightweight. That anti-tangle sleeve pushes the fluorocarbon hook link out and keeps it completely away from the tubing on flight. So I know even in the dark there's no way it's going to tangle. I've used a cog lead, but I haven't set it up as a cog lead. I've just used them as a flat lead, and I'm using fluorocarbon hook links about 8 inches long, nice and stiff, 15 pound IQ2 to either a size 4 crank or a size 4 curve. Both have worked really well. I've dropped 2 fish, which one was my fault. It went in the edge and I didn't give it enough line and it pulled the hook out, and the other one just came off for no reason. Unfortunately, that's carp fishing. And baiting up, I've put 20 large spoms of hemp and chopped nut out each day, and then I've put out probably half a dozen large spoms of tigers and a few peanuts over the top of that. So there's big bits and small bits all over the swim, kept it fairly tight. And when I've rested the long area, I still put the same amount of bait in, and the fish were all over it the next morning. So the particle approach, I think, has got more bites. I don't think anybody's had 7 bites out of Baxter's Hole since we built the swim about 3 or 4 years ago. So I'm really pleased with that. I've got one night to go. You never know. I've baited up exactly the same, but I did it really early in the day today. I've left it all day long. I'm going to put the rods back out again and hopefully snare one on the last night.
As we walked around, the bailiffs said where that they had fished before. It's always good to listen to the bailiffs because they're obviously here all the time. They know what they're talking about, and it's silly to. I wouldn't ignore local knowledge on my lake, so I don't do it when I walk around here. They said that they fished it previously, that they caught carp from it. I had a little flick around with a lead to find out what it felt like. It looked the right spot. It felt good. They'd caught from it before, and it's worked. I've used the new heli-safe system, which means I can drop the lead straight away. There is some weed in the bay. There's some sort of big walls of weed to the left of the spot, so I need to make sure I'm getting rid of the lead so I'm in direct contact with the fish. I'm using that just straight on the line, so basically like a naked chod setup, but just with a sort of standard bottom bait rig. I'm using a combi link with 40 pound fluorocarbon, which is really thick, so make sure that everything kicks away. A knotless knot on the end with a couple of tigers on. I've put in about 1.5 kilos of tigers a day, which is a little amount of bait. It's not a lot. I've got a black bucket. I think it's a 10 litre black bucket. I fill it up about that much of tigers, and I go around and put that in just after dinner. And then I expect by 8 o'clock in the morning that's all gone, so I'll do the same the next day. Every other time I've been here, I feel like when I feed boilies and tigers, that I've had quicker bites on my rods that I've got tigers on. So just over being here in the past, I thought that tigers would work well. I call the cut tail common, which is just epic. 57 pound, that's the top weight for it as well. I think it's been up to about 54 pound before then, but it just looked full. It just looked amazing. Really pleased with that one. Another fish called shoulders, which is at the top weight again, at just over 50 pounds, 51.10 I think it was. Just a like brute of a fish, proper like all up front, strong, powerful fish. Looks like something out of Harrow. And then I caught one this morning, a a 48-pound leather, just completely different to the other ones. Again, like something from England, just amazing. And the other ones, I've got some little scaly mirrors, a little leather, just a real pick of fish really. Aside from the fishing, I've enjoyed the social, the trip really. It's good for us all to come out here and have a laugh with everyone. I know we work with each other, but you don't get to spend sort of easy time with people. And just having a beer with everyone in the evening, having a laugh, seeing other people catch some big fish, the whole thing's been brilliant.
So this is a lovely rudd that I've just taken on this stick walker float.
Awesome, awesome mate, epic, epic. You've got it! Yes! Get it!
How are you going to know if you've got a bite?
Oh, that was a big